The holidays are upon us, with all the family, food, drink, and maybe a few Trumpists who see the holidays as a chance to gloat about their magnificent victory. If Trumpist family and friends take that opportunity, you might want to say something, but maybe you don't know what. Then again, maybe you haven't considered all of your options. Maybe they'll be loud gloataholics, belching slogans and talking points, strutting like they've got the world all figured out. Anyone who disagrees with them needs to wake up to MAGA and stop being so woke, whatever that means. You'll get nowhere trying to reason with them. Rationality isn't their thing. Rationality is weighing pros and cons of alternatives. They just rationalize with talking points. Or maybe they'll adopt that earnest parental posture that's popular among some Trump supporters. You know the ones. They put on their pious face and tell you that though they disapprove of Trump's boorish character, he is certain to restore our great nation's character. Though they find him impulsive, they applaud his prudent policies. And though they don't endorse his whining, they think he's got the toughness necessary to build the country. Whether they go crude or prude, they're absolutely confident they're right and you're wrong. They have a pat, robotic response to anything you say. That's the MAGA game. Deflect all challenges and robotically claim themselves right, righteous, and mighty. They're confident because they know what they can expect from you and have a talking point or gesture to prove you wrong no matter how you respond. Whether you're silent, angry, rational, upset, or moral at them, they have some easy way to proclaim themselves the winners of any debate they expect to get from you. What they're not expecting, especially after Harris's defeat, is you confidently, lovingly, cheerfully teasing and laughing at them. So maybe start by snickering, snorting, guffawing, giggling, and smiling over on your side of the holiday table. Don't say anything yet. Wait for them to ask what you think is so funny. Actually, a lot. Their victory dance is pathetic, desperate posturing. Like all ideologue fanatics, they're romantics, even the ones with the bulging muscles and black MAGA hats. Romantic in that they're dreaming of a fairy tale happily ever after ending, as if Trump's narrow victory proves yet again that he can do no wrong, that he has an eternal winning streak, and that he's certain to make America great again. They're like 1960s flower children that way, the naive and giddy romantics who were absolutely sure it was the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Laugh about that. Time will tell whether Trump makes America great. The odds aren't good, but don't waste your breath trying to convince them you're right and they're wrong about the future. The future isn't here yet. Who are either of you to tell the other what is destined to happen? Trying to convince them that you're right about the future only makes you look desperate. You don't have to convince them of anything. That's your power. Not your power of authority, but your power of non-authority. It takes courage to admit that you don't know. They're entitled to their opinion, as are you. That the future will decide what happens gives you a way to exit any dust-up with dignity. You need that if you're going to take on someone over the holidays. Just say in so many words, time will tell. I've marked your words that you bet that Trumpism will end gloriously. Mark my words that I bet it won't. We'll see what happens. When we meet over the holidays next year and beyond, we'll revisit your utopian MAGA dream. We'll see whose prediction was right. Maybe neither of ours. I hereby pledge that if Trump makes America great again, I'll admit I was wrong. I dare you to do the same, if you have the courage. Lots of romantic fools dance premature victory dances like they've landed in utopia happily ever after. The Russian communists in 1917, Chinese communists in 1949, and the Nazis in 1933. It didn't end well for them. But back to the guffawing. Republican strategist Karl Rove said, don't attack people's weaknesses, attack their strengths. What is a Trumpist strength? What is their point of greatest pride? It's their toughness. They aren't soft, woke snowflakes. And yet they are. They lack courage. That's why they're all armed and armored up. Even the burliest Trumpist is hiding from reality, huddled in a circle-jerk man crush on a whiny, sore loser, makeup-wearing trust fund baby who dances to gay anthems. Trumpists made a frantic dash into the safety of a crowd, precisely because they don't have the courage to face uncertainty. So watch your words with them. Don't tell them that you find Trump horrifying, shocking, troubling, or worrisome. They want you to have that reaction. Laugh at them for what they take most seriously. Don't call them hypocrites, liars, cheats, or con artists. They take those as compliments. Powerful people get away with that stuff. To Don wannabes, those are all status symbols. Don't talk politics, policy, or morality. That's not the game they're playing. They're just titillated to have discovered that they can declare themselves the winners no matter what. Don't talk about what they believe or think. Again, that's not the game they're playing. It's pure feeling, the joy of gloating. It's artificial invincibility. They think about what they say as much as AI thinks about the character strings it produces. Here's the thing about their armor. It's a trance state anyone can enter in which one forgets about reality and other people's interpretations. In it, you become solipsistic, meaning outside reality doesn't matter. You protect yourself within an impenetrable shell, but it's worse than that. Alone with yourself, you might be forced to confront your inconsistencies and start second-guessing yourself. But this shell is different. Trumpism is a lifestyle brand that to them is above reproach. They disappear to themselves within it, the way any of us would in a trance state. They feel at one with reality. As such, they're like the emperor who has no clothes, though actually more like the clothes that have no emperor, an empty suit of armor, an artificial, infallible, invincible, impenetrable identity. Even if you got through that shell, you'd find nobody home. One can do that about anything. They happen to do it about Trumpism. They'll decree you're wrong like they're God or reality itself telling you what's what. And from the outside, that's a hoot. It's not to be taken any more seriously than if you walked in on someone engrossed in Pokemon Go. They don't look up, they just keep insisting the characters they're collecting are real and that you're a fool if you don't think they are. Or the same with someone jerking off, which is all Trumpists are really doing. They don't look up, they keep their eyes closed and bark at you insisting that their fantasies are more real than reality. Your goal is to rattle their cage and poke through it to reawaken the human being inside. Laughing at them is a great way to do that. You are looking for the human to connect with in there. That's what was meant by those once popular phrases like, "Hello, Earth to Robert," that went out of style because they got abused by jerks jerking off to their own fantasies. You can be loving, cheerful, breezy, even goofy about it. You can remind them of their humanness by admitting to your own. Look, I can relate to your Trumpism. Remember when you used to tease me when I got deep into death metal bands? I wouldn't shut up about them. I'd play dress up. I thought I was a shit. That's all you're doing. The goal is a jolly one for the holiday season, to laugh at and with each other at your common humanness. You probably won't get there before dessert is served. Still, you'll have done something. You'll have planted an itchy seed. Happy holidays.